So guys, we made it. Give yourself a round of applause. Because we did it. BattleBit Remastered is finally out. After what for me has felt like an eternity over the past year, and for the developers has just been a living hell, this game is finally here in early access and we can play it whenever we want. And that is something that I'm pretty sure a lot of us have been waiting for a long time. I'm trying not to get so emotional. But it's hard. As I record this video, it is currently T-minus 3 hours until the game comes out. Probably by the time most of you guys are seeing this video, it's going to be out. Now, just be advised that the footage that you're looking at on screen at the moment isn't from the early access. This is actually taken from the last 48-hour playtest. It's probably going to be some of the last footage of the 48-hour playtest or anything before that you're going to see from myself or any of the other BattleBit YouTubers. Running around on District with the P90 while the medic class is still overpowered as fuck. And yeah, ended up being a pretty good game. I'm running around just spamming people with the P90 and dropping claymores. I had a fantastic time. And I hope to have many more fantastic times with this game as it progresses and, goes through early access and eventually full-scale release. We're also getting some new content that's coming out alongside the release, so by the time you're watching this video, this content will already be available for you to try out, so I highly recommend picking up the game. I think it's going to be $15 American on Steam, which is a outstanding price. If you're on the fence, definitely give this game a go. I can guarantee you won't be disappointed. But yeah, let's go over some of the stuff that's going to be coming in early access in the coming hours. We got a teaser trailer a couple of days ago for a map called Tensa Town. And this map is kind of straying away from the more, I would call them Middle Eastern or Eastern Bloc kind of settings that we're getting. We're actually getting a map that's based in America. I don't think any of the other maps are based in America, but I guess on some of them it's kind of hard to tell. This one is going to be more of the White Picket Fence suburbia. The first thing that comes to mind for me is the original Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 campaign, and particularly that one section when you've got the LAV. I think it was called the Honey Badger. I made a video on that a while ago. It was some form of LAV. I think it's a striker. And you're just kind of running around clearing houses of Russians with that. That's the vibe I'm getting from this. They even have their version of Burger Town in it. I think it's called Blättburger or Cyan Burger. I can't remember. But it's in the teaser trailer and we'll all know shortly. But we're also getting a few new weapons with this, which is going to be very, very exciting. And two of them straight away are grabbing my attention because they are LMGs, and they are the Ultimax 100 and the MG36. Okay, now the Ultimax 100, it looks like it's another bell-fed weapon, so it's going to be kind of lining up alongside the M249, so we have a little bit of comparison there. I imagine it'll be one of those high rate of fire, long reload kind of bursty weapons. And then we've got the MG36, which has this weird dual testicle drum magazine in it. And that one looks like it's going to be a little bit more mobile. And that's the kind of support class I want to play. I know there is a support rework coming. It probably isn't going to be in this release, but they are definitely going to give some more emphasis to the support class. It really doesn't feel like it belongs anywhere at the moment. It does have some really good benefits in the sense that you get the heavy armor and you can deploy the fortifications instantly, but it's not really worth it enough to make you play it. So if they do a full rework of that class and give us a few more options, maybe, I don't know, restrict some gadgets to that class or bring some completely new gadgets, then I think it will work out pretty well. Then the next weapon we've got on the list is the AK-5C. Now that name might ring a bell to some Battlefield 4 players. I believe it's the default Russian carbine in the game. I haven't played Battlefield 4 in a while, but I remember it being pretty iconic weapon there. And a new fully automatic runaround assault rifle or carbine is going to be very, very welcome into the meta. The next weapon after that is the Scorpion. Now, for me, when I think of the Scorpion, I think of like that really, really small SMG. But no, this isn't it. This is I suppose it's like a shrunk down version of the ACR is the best way to describe it. It's the Scorpion Evo variant. I remember it being a weapon in Arma 3. So I imagine that's going to be a medic SMG carbine weapon. And then finally we've got another revolver. It's the Rish 12. And that to me looks like some kind of 44 Magnum. Now, I'm not a weapons expert at all. It could be any variation of like 357 or whatever, but it is a big revolver. So I'll be really interested to see how that pairs up against the existing revolver that a lot of people, including myself, run as a secondary, the Unica. But yeah, so that's all of the new content that they've unveiled so far. I'm sure there will be more tips and tricks as we play over the weekend and discover. They seem to be the kind of developer that will just sneak in a few more Easter eggs, so I'll be looking out for those. And before I wrap things up, I really just want to mourn the loss of a friend. And it's a happy death. It's what they would have wanted. It's what I would have wanted. This is getting grim. No, I'm talking about the end of the weekend playtests. And I just want to bring mention because, I don't know, like, it was obviously very difficult for a lot of people in different countries to play the playtest, but for me, it was that part of the week that I look forward to most. For me, the playtest started at 9:30 PM on a Saturday, so that was pretty awesome for me. I'm like 30 years old now, so I really only played between, say, 9:30 and 1:30 at the latest. We're going to be able to obviously play whenever we want, but it was just good seeing the same people on every weekend, and in a kind of fucked up way, I'm going to miss it, in a sense. I'll probably still play on a Saturday night anyway, but yeah, it was special, and I don't know if you guys have that same kind of rose-tinted view of it as I do, but yeah, it was definitely a good time. Anyway, guys, I hope you all have a fantastic weekend and that you all get a chance to log in. I want to thank everybody that watched the last video. That just took off. That's got like 8,000 views and counting, so absolutely amazing. I'll be definitely looking forward to doing some more videos like that in the future. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much all from me. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.